I guess this is how this is starting off. Bruh, when you just live in the middle of the woods and you're like communicating with nature, I don't know. But anyways, that's how it's starting off. What's going on, guys? Your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for an epic Bakugan deck profile video. So I know I slowed down with these a little bit. I mean, I've also made like 21 deck profiles before this. You can go and check them out if you want to see them. And yeah, usually I have them, like, people get triggered because I don't put them all in order of like, oh, there's this many copies of a certain card in it, and I have them shuffled because I don't feel like reshuffling again. Like, having to reshuffle 21 decks, I don't feel like it. But yeah, just know there's like usually 2 of each copy, even for Evos and such. I'm not one that normally uses 3. On a rare occasion, I'll use 3. But yeah. But anyways, time for the 20-second deck profile. So we've got this right here. So for this one, going with Aurelus, Ventus, Darkus. So yeah. And also, just going along with these, I don't deconstruct any of the decks. So I work with the cards that I have. So, like, some cards aren't like the absolute best, but, I work with them and try to make some cards useful in a certain deck. I go with what I have as I go along because, like I said, as I go along, less cards to use, and it makes it a little bit more tricky. And also, my area doesn't have any resurgence, because Walmart discontinued with the cards, which is sad because the only thing I have in my local area is a Walmart, so I got to go online to get it, and I have no clue how I'm going to get resurgence or even Age of Aurelus for that matter. But yeah, I'm going to find some way online. I'm gonna need to like have to hit y'all up, or like anybody who's willing to help me out. Let me know, or like, yeah, let me know in the comments, or feel free to message me and such. And yeah, and we can work something out because I definitely need resurgence. I've got a bit of resurgence, but I definitely need more. And also Age of Aurelus big time. You already know I'm on the big time hunt for that. But we have Garganoid Ultra, Nilius, and Nilius. So Aurelus Nilius, Ventus Nilius. And yeah, so B power 300 damage of 5, comes with a shield and a fist, so it's kind of a shield fist deck. Then we got Nilius here, Aurelus Nilius, B power 500 damage of 5, another shield and a fist. Then we got Ventus Nilius here, B power 400 damage of 4, another shield and a fist. They all have pretty decent damage, with them, so like 4, 5, and 5, and then also like decent B powers, and then obviously having some cards that back that up and such. But yeah. So this deck is kind of like not much of a sacrifice deck, it's mainly like kind of focusing on like the turbo a little bit, and also focusing on like energy ramp, because of just like how the evos are, especially for Garganoid, because Garganoid has a high evo. High cost evo. But yeah, and like I said, sometimes I want to make like decks that are fun and just like different, that you wouldn't normally see people do, but it can still work out. Definitely don't sleep on it. But yeah, anyways, Chaotic Darkness got 1 energy to get it out, then choose a player to discard a card. Just makes it where a player can discard a card. Got Mulch right here, energize the top card, and then return it to your hand. 4 energy to get it out, though. Then we got Ruin. You can energize your energy cards, and also I just gotta fix this a little bit. There we go. But yeah, so recharge your energy cards. That could be a useful late game. You have a lot of energy out, and that could be really useful because you get more energy. Got Magnus here because Magnus is a big time just powerhouse, and it takes a little bit to get it out, but yeah, with the energy, it'll definitely help out. Because, I mean, a Bakugan gets 5,000. That's definitely game changer right there. And then if you're the victor, discard a card to give a Bakugan damage equal to the discarded card's energy cost. So, yeah, man. Just got a Magnus in there because why the heck not? Might as well. I have so many Magnuses. I'm like, I want to use it. I want to see if I could use Magnus without, like, having to, like, just do some special thing for it. Like, try to get it out with just the raw power. Then Hyper Nilius, 3 to get it out. B power 800, damage of 8. If you discard it, you could play it for free. And that's pretty wild because, like, that's why there's a little bit of, like, sacrifice in here. Hyper Nilius, 905. And if you have the turbo, plus 2 and 200, so it'll be, like, 1107. So yeah, turn 4, and then also whatever the bonus is from that. Then Maximus Garganoid Ultra, 8 to get it out. B power 1,000 and damage of 10. You can re-roll if you miss with it, and then you can play it from your discard pile as though it were from your hand. So late game, you can literally play it from your discard pile. If you have 8 energy, you could be like, you know what? I'm going through. I'm going to find my Garganoid because I know he's in the discard pile. He's coming back from the dead, and he's revived. So yeah, and also hollow. Like, looks really, really awesome. But yeah. Then we got Rock Riser flip card, stops Magic Shield and a regular shield. Then we got Diamond Garganoid Ultra, which is honestly better than Maximus. But yeah, B power 700 damage of 8. If it, B power 700 damage of 9. And 5 to get it out. If it lands on that, it gets plus 800, so 1,509 turn 5, pretty dang good, especially with this setup. Another Hyper Nilius, got another Maximus Garganoid Ultra, got Tainted Touch, +2, Sacrifice for +7. Wild Roar, -300 first turn. Solar Powered, energize it on charge, and then reroll. Photosynthesis for that energy. Night Lightning, draw a card, and then you can sacrifice for +3. You could use this as many times as you want to. A little risky, but yeah, still, late game, that'll be really useful. Photosynthesis, another one. Got Thunderbolt for +3. Got Repel Destruction, flip card. Diamond Garganoid Ultra, got another one. Dust to Dust, +300, then sacrifice. You can discard a card to draw 2 cards. So if you're getting low on cards, Dust to Dust will help get some more cards back. Got another one in there. Dark Path for +300. Another Hyper Nilius right there. Got Darkest Howl, +400, sacrifice for 1,000. Garganoid's Gaze destroys a hero with a cost of 4 energy or less. Then Piercing Scream, -400. Sonic Shield, flip card for like a fist or a flaming fist. Darkest Slicer, +200, and if it's holding a fist, it gets +3, so definitely useful for this deck. Sea Serenity, flip card. Darkest Petrify for -5, also that hollow, looks so awesome. Shatterfist for +2. Smoke Armor for +500, 3 to get it out. Another Darkest Slicer. Another Tainted Touch. Gravity Shift. Choose a Bakugan, and then your opponent decides if it gets 1,000 or if it gets +10. Then we've got Curse of Darkus, -2, or Sacrifice for -10, some defense, +4, and if it's Ventus, energize it on charge for Sonic Howl. Might of Night, you get the Shadow Strike, and you can sacrifice for +5. And that's pretty useful because you can't lower it down. So like Ventus, immediately just like, nah, man. If it's like a card, you know, that lowers B power. And then Stone Skin for +200 or sacrifice for +800. So yeah, I know people are going to be like, oh, this is kind of a conventional deck, Kimbo. Like I said, a lot of the good cards, you know, obviously, like just as you go along, this is, like I said, my 20-second deck profile. And, you know, really makes you think more about, this is one thing I like about it too. It makes you think more about the cards that you have and how they work together, you know. Just when you get lower on like good cards, you know, like you don't really have Song of Fires left. You don't really have like those type of cards that like just do big time damage left. You think about what you really have left, and still this deck could be pretty dang fun to use, that's for sure. So the cores that I have for it, +300. Got a +300 right there. Got a -300 B power core right there, you know, as a trap for your opponent. And then +100, and then if it's Darkest or Aquas, +3. You know, mainly for the Darkest for that one. Then +150, +1 for that fist, +150, +1 for that fist. And then another +300. So obviously got a trap in there for your opponent, you know. So a lot of Ventus in here, obviously like reducing B power. But then also there's some cards that up the B power, and you could ramp up on B power big time with that. You know, it's just about how it's all set up, you know. And like I said, any deck that you make, you know, you'll probably get a bad hand at some point, you know. But overall, I think this is a pretty dang good deck. Enough energy to really back up those high energy cards like, you know, like Garganoid and Magnus, getting them out, you know. And if you play them at the right time, you could definitely ramp it up pretty quickly. So it's like that ramp could come out of nowhere, you know, like in the middle of the game, you know, just getting big time energy, a lot of energy growing, and then you're able to put out a crazy card like Magnus and such. And if you get Magnus out, like, you know, as long as it's like, yeah, Magnus is so high cost that it's hard to destroy it, like, you know, unless you have a Destroy Evo card. Destroy hero card, and you know, like every Bakugan getting +5,000 every turn after that. That's pretty wild, dude. Definitely an awesome last game thing. And also, like I said, a lot of defense cards, whether it's damage or it's B power, you know, a lot of defensive cards, but also offensive cards with this deck. And yeah, also Garganoid just being so good with its magnet that it could possibly pick up 2 cores. So imagine it picks up 2 of those. It'll be sitting at like 900 right away. You know what I mean? Especially if it has the Evo out. Like, I mean, what, 1,500? And then with that too, that's 2,100. That'll be pretty wild, dude. A pretty crazy setup. But yeah, so there is Darkest Garganoid Ultra. And then obviously you got Aurelus Nilius right there. And then we got Ventus Nilius. So yeah, like I said, probably not your conventional Bakugan that you see in like a normal deck or such, or at least like in this deck setup. Like I said, I want to do some setups that are like kind of different, that are also fun, but also like, you know, don't sleep on it, because there's a lot of flips in here too, and it's very diverse with its flips. So a lot of defense with it as well. So there's no way that like the game could be over like anytime soon, because there's so many flips, you know. It covers everything with the flip cards too. So a lot of defense with this deck on top of like the attack and such with that build and that energy ramp, you know what I mean? But yeah, overall I think it's gonna be a really fun deck to use, and like I said, it's different. I like doing things that are different sometimes. But anyways, guys, that is it for this epic Bakugan deck profile number 22. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, like I said, definitely on the lookout for Resurgence and Age of Aurelus. If anybody can help me out with it, definitely let me know. You know, I mean, obviously, like, I'd send money and such, but yeah, you know, just let me know in the comments because it's going to be impossible for me to find them in stores, you know, and can't really depend on Target.com because, like, you don't know if you're going to get Battle Brawlers or anything because Battle Brawlers, Resurgence, and Age of Aurelus all have the same code. So literally, if you get them, you can get anything. And, you know, they're showing the Age of Aurelus, you know, card pack on the site, but it's like not confirmed that you're gonna get that. You know, it's hard. But anyways, till next time, it's your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Until then, stay awesome and Bakugan Brawl. I'm up out of here.